Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now, guys. If you guys are able to listen me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. No issues whatsoever, right? I'm audible to everybody present in the meeting, right, guys? Okay, great. Awesome. So in today's class, we're going to start off with our project, guys. Now, I hope so that yesterday I've already explained you guys what the project is going to be upon. Do you guys remember the project or have you guys forgotten about it? Could you guys please let me know? Do you guys remember the project, guys, or have you guys forgotten about it? The password protection project. Okay, so we have seen something called as the body parser. Do you guys remember the body parser that we used? We installed it via npm. We used it to parse our request in such a way that we are able to understand the request and access the body of the request, wherein our number or our data, that is the n1 n2, was saved right over there. Now these are also called as middlewares. Okay, the technical term for these type of things like the body parser method that we use right over there is also called as a middleware, guys. Why a middleware? Because it acts in between your backend, that is your express.js code, and your client. So it acts like a middleware wherein the request, the original request that was coming in from your client, from your user itself, it goes through that client, it goes through that message, converts it into a format that you are able to use, and then you basically use it, right? So these are also called as middlewares. Again, this is the technical term. You guys need to be very familiar with these terms itself. Now, the middleware, that is the body parser middleware, was created by somebody else. We didn't create it, right? You guys are able to understand this. We didn't create body parser. We just used it for our own purposes, and there's no fault in that. It's actually great. But what if we want to create our own middleware? So in today's bootcamp, when we are checking up the project, we are going to learn with the concept on how to create our own middlewares, just like the body parser method, and how to use them within our own project as well. So that will be a small part of our project, guys. That is a little bit new for you guys. Because up till this point of time, you guys haven't dealt with it. We'll deal with some new terminologies as well. For example, the request response and then the next terminology. So it is going to be super simple, super easy, guys. Most of the stuff we have already completed it. I'm able to understand that my t-shirt is getting merged with the background itself, but you can pay less attention to it. Okay. So shall we start with our today's project, guys? Please let me know. Shall we start with our today's project, guys? Please let me know. Yes? Okay, great. So let's get started with that, guys. So let me first open up a REPL notebook, as well as let me open up your chat in my computer so that I'm able to see what you guys are typing all about, so that if you guys are having any doubts or queries, I'm able to answer them. Just give me a second. Let me just open that up. Okay. Let me make the noise a little bit low. And I'm having the chat also open up right over here. Okay, great, awesome. So once this has been done, let me open the rest of the stuff as well. Okay, awesome. Once again, now in today's class I will be providing you guys with a new HTML code. Again, because this bootcamp is just for backend, I am able to understand many of you guys don't know how to write the HTML code, so I will be providing you guys with that, so you don't have to worry about it. But nevertheless, I will be typing my own code itself. So let me share my screen so that you guys are able to see everything. Entire screen, select share. So you will be able to see my screen right now. I hope so that everything is very clear with you guys. So let's get started. We'll use the same project from yesterday, guys. We'll not create a new project. So I'll just go down below. So instead of writing everything once again, we'll just use the exact same project to work upon. It will be much more easier for us, as well as for everybody else as well. So right over here, guys, this is the project that we were working upon yesterday, just taking in two numbers from our front end, taking up into our back end, and then doing stuff right over here. In today's class, what we want to do is whatever we are taking in from the front end, that is going to be our password. And if that password is correct, if that password matches the password that the admin has set up, then and only then the student should be able to access our secret website. Now this exact same thing I've already implemented for you guys. You guys will be getting the access to that on, I think so, by 22nd or 23rd itself. So I promised you guys that a 30 hours of course on HTML, CSS, JavaScript, which will be free of cost with 6 projects as well as certificates as well. That is a self-paced course, will be available for you guys for free. So that we are launching on 23rd. So on 23rd, many of you guys will be getting the access to that. I hope so that you guys will be going through the entire thing. You'll be learning right over there and creating the projects that we have listed for you. Great projects are going to be there. There will be a Netflix clone, there will be a Hotstar clone, there will be a Google Drive clone, there will be a particular project on Swiggy clone, sorry, Zomato clone itself, a personal portfolio website. So all that will be there, and very advanced levels of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript will be covered. So if you guys are actually doing that, you will be learning a lot. Again, the classes will be taken up by me as well as other instructors from DevTown who are currently working with companies like Walmart, Barclays, and Amazon. So you guys will be enjoying that as well. So I hope so that when the access will be given to you guys will actually be given the access just like this. You will be given a password. Okay, you will be given a link to our website and a password right over there. The students who know the password, only those students will be able to get the access to the program for free. Otherwise as well, it is available for free, but we don't charge anything for that. And upon the completion of the course, if you guys are completing it, you guys will also be given the same certificates, that is the Google, Amazon, as well as the DevTown certificates, which you can share on LinkedIn or something else as well. So I'm definitely excited for that. Let's continue with our class, guys. So we are going to create, so the body parser middleware that we created, right? In a similar manner, we are going to create our very own parser, guys, in today's class. Now first we need to get the HTML correct, right? Without the HTML, how are we going to check if everything is working fine or not? So I'm just going to go on index.html. I'm going to select everything and delete everything so that I'm able to start from the utmost scratch. Now again, this HTML file will be provided to you guys. Once I complete this, I will be downloading it. I will be putting it up in the description of the video, so you don't have to worry about that. So let's get started. I will just complete this right over here. Okay, let's keep the title as protection, or no, protection sounds very wrong. Let's keep this as DevTown itself, DevTown top secret. Okay, very vague, but I think so it works for us. Okay, we'll keep the exact same thing in an h1 tag as well, and so that it looks a little bit nicer. Okay, we'll create a form right over here, guys, and action, we'll set it up to check, and we'll set up the method. Okay, why is the method not coming properly? Post. Okay, everything is proper. We'll set up a label, and the label will put it up for hey guys, give me 2 minutes right over here so that I'm able to complete the HTML code. Again, the HTML code will be provided to you guys, so you don't have to worry about that. Somebody asks why is sir not speaking a lot, just let them know that he's trying to complete the HTML code as fast as possible so that we are able to focus upon our class itself. Okay, so type. Why is this autocomplete not working? Usually the autocomplete works absolutely fine. I don't know why this is not working right now. Txt text, and ID will set it up as password. We will have a name that will set it up as password once again. Okay, and we'll keep it up as required. Okay, that's fine. We'll have an input type field once again. Input type submit value submit. The HTML is done, guys. I'll provide you guys with the HTML code so you don't have to worry about that. So let me do that for you guys. How can we do that? Let us go into our files and let me just download this index.html file. Download, and I'll upload it on Drive so that you guys are able to get access to that. Yeah, guys, today is the last class. Okay, once the class is over, on the basis of your attendance, you will be given the certificates as well. I will be letting you guys know by when you are going to get the certificates at the end of the class, so you don't have to worry about that as well. Okay, let's just focus upon the class right now. Make sure that you guys are able to understand things properly. Okay. Okay, index.html. Let's upload that up. Okay. Did the upload start? Yeah. Let me just see this right over here. So please share the full price for the training, internship, DSA and CP program. That is 8,500, sorry, 7,500 rupees plus taxes. Okay, so that is the full amount for the program if you want to do that. So let me open up anyone with the link. Let us keep that up as a viewer. Copy link, done. Let me provide you guys with the HTML code. Should I install something in Replit to do the project? Absolutely not. As you're able to see, we are using the same Replit from the previous class itself, so you don't have to worry about that. The drive link has been updated in the description of the video itself. If you're not able to see the updated link, you just have to refresh the video, or you just have to close the video and open it once again. You will be able to see the link to the new file for our HTML down the description of the video itself. Okay, once you're able to do that, let's go back. Let us check if everything is working fine or not. We'll go to shell. We will type cd intro to express. We'll do node-mon index.js. Okay, everything is working fine. Our page should have opened up right over here. Let's open that up in a new tab. As you're able to see, we are able to get our website up and running right now. Now we have created the website that is the same from our previous classes itself, guys. Nothing new has been done right over here, guys. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. So months enough to complete data science? The websites take 6 to 12 months to complete data science. The reason for that is they take up 1 hour of classes every 3 days a week. There's no point in that. We want to make sure that the students are able to cover up as much as possible, as fast as possible, so that then they can focus upon revising and honing their own skill set itself. That is the reason why we take 4 months. We take up daily classes. We don't wait for students to like, okay, 3 days classes a week or something like that, because that is a way too long period of time for a student to actually spend studying, because no student spends 6 to 12 months actually studying at any particular point of time. We need to make sure that the enthusiasm of the student remains up, so that he is able to focus on classes every single day and do things as fast as possible. That is the reason why. Okay, thank you so much. I just got the haircut today itself. It is so this haircut is one of the boons of having being at home. So basically, I live in Bangalore. My startup is also in Bangalore. My job is also in Bangalore itself. But being a developer, one of the best things about your job is that you can take up work from home at any particular point of time. So I've saved up all my work from homes and I'm at home. I came back to my parents for 1 month just to spend time with them, because my mother had her birthday. I'm having my birthday very soon as well. And that is the reason why I'm in Delhi right now, enjoying life. Okay, great. So let's create our very first thing, guys. First, we need to take in the password, right? So what we need to do is we're going to create our own custom middleware. This custom middleware will keep the name as password check. The purpose of this middleware is to check whether the password actually matches the password that we want to use. Please try to understand this. Our password is coming from the front end to the back end, right? Any particular person who is here is going to put up his or her own password, and that password is going to be sent to the backend. Now in the backend, there needs to be a middleware that is actually first checking before allowing that user to enter into the backend. Please try to understand this. Why a middleware? Why not a function? Because first we need to create a middleware that actually sits right over there, checks whether the password is correct or not, and then only give access to the backend. Otherwise, then anybody can get access to the backend even if your password is not correct. Are you guys able to understand why are we using a middleware, guys? Are you guys able? So my birthday is in November, guys. It's still a long way out. Okay, are you guys able to understand or grasp this particular concept that why are we creating a middleware? Why not just a normal function or just a normal check? The purpose of creating a middleware inside of backend is because first we want to make sure that the user is actually authorized or not. If the password is incorrect, we don't want him to get access to our backend, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Okay, can somebody help Aryan know the price? I think so. I've told 2 times itself. He's still not able to understand it. Can somebody help him out? Okay, great, guys. So that I'm able to concentrate on the project right now. Okay, great. So most of you guys are able to understand it. The next thing we are going to do is we'll create our middleware. Now, creating the middleware is very simple, guys. You start by creating a function. Okay, you start by creating a function, guys. So function function. And the name of the function we're going to put up as password password check, because this function is going to check the password right over there, guys. Then this particular function is going to take in 3. Usually, what does a particular, like for example, right over here, we had the app.get function, right? It took in just 2 attributes, the request and the response, guys. Are you guys able to see this? It took just 2 attributes, guys, the request and the response. But here we need multiple things. Now the reason for that I will be letting you guys know when I use it. Okay, but right now please try to understand this, that not just the request and response. Now this function actually works as a middleware, right? That means before the request is actually coming to the backend, this function is going to sit in the middle between our user and between our backend code. This middleware is sitting somewhere in the middle itself, and the request that is coming in, the maybe the get request or maybe the post request, it is first receiving that request, pre-processing that request, and then giving just the processed outcome to our backend. Just the processed outcome to our backend, guys. Now we already have a middleware that we are actually using, that is the body parser middleware. We are already having the middleware that is called as the body parser middleware, guys. This is a new middleware that we are creating right now. This middleware acts after the body parser middleware has completed his work. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. This middleware is actually working after. Okay, I've created it in a very wrong way itself. Control X. So for example, right over here, as you're able to see, yes. So once we are currently, our app is currently using the body parser middleware. Once it has used the body parser middleware, then we are using the password check, guys. Then we are using the password check. So first let's create the password check method. So request, comma, response, comma, next. We will understand what is this next, why are we creating this next in a few seconds, guys. Just be a little bit more patient with me. Now what does this password check function actually does? It will get the password from the, so where is this password, guys? Can somebody let me know? How can I access the password from the request right now, guys? Here I want to access the password that the user is feeding in the front end. How can I access that? Can somebody let me know? Can somebody let me know how can I access that password, guys? Please let me know. Again, so Madhur has written it very correctly, very clearly. Great, Madhur. Great, awesome. Request.body. That is the correct answer. So Madhur, very good. I love your answer right over there. Okay. So like I said, guys, where is the password actually? It is coming from the front end, right? Just like our N1 and N2 was coming from the front end. We have already set up the middleware, that is body parser method. That means our request has already been passed properly. Now we are just accessing that request. So where will be the things that is coming from the front end stored? Inside of the body of our request, guys. So right over here, to access the password, it is already present inside the body of our request. So to access that, let's create a constant, const pass is equals to request dot body. And so there are two methods of, so yesterday we have seen one of the methods, right? So just write dot password. This is one of the methods, guys. To access password from your body, this is the first request that we have seen yesterday. Do you guys remember that? Please let me know. Do you guys remember this method that we have seen in our yesterday's class, guys? Please let me know. That to access the password from the request body, or to access n1 from the request body, this was the method that we used yesterday. Now again, we have to update ourselves with the latest norms of JavaScript. Since I'm doing this, you can also do this, guys. Okay, just use a square brackets and write password inside. Okay, what did I do? And then write password inside of it, password. Both of the methods work absolutely the same. There is no issues in that. Both of the methods, guys, are the same. There is no difference, there is no issues whatsoever. Both methods are the same, guys. Okay, just I'm giving you guys the latest method of using this. Okay, the next thing that we have to do, why did my tablet went down? Okay, the charge is less, no issues in that. Okay, so the next thing that we have to do is we have to check if the password coming from the front end is correct or not. We have to check that, right? If the password coming from the front end is correct or not, guys. So to do that, we are going to write if pass is equals to is equals to is equals to. Now you guys will be saying, so why are there three is equals to right over here? Usually inside of programming, for those guys who have already dealt with programming, other programming languages, you must have seen that usually two equal to signs are used. So one equal to sign basically means an assignment. You are assigning the value on the right hand side to the variable or to the number on the left hand side itself. That okay, A is equals to 20, B is equals to 30. You are assigning a particular value. Inside of JavaScript, when you're writing two equal to signs, you are checking if the left hand side is equal to the value on the right hand side or not. For example, on the left hand side, you are having 75, a string. Instead of quotation marks, 75 a string, and on the right hand side, you are having 75 as a number. So both of them are the same. When you're using two equal to sign, it basically checks the value. That's it. Just the value itself. But when you're using three equal to signs, it checks if the value as well as the data type of both the objects are the same or not. Both the objects should be identical. That means the value as well as the data type of the both the objects should be equal. Then and only then this if statement will be true. Okay, so for example, let's put up the password as what should be the password? Shaurya. Let's keep a simple password itself. So right over here, guys, if this is true, if this is correct, then and only then we are going to write user is authenticated. User is authenticated is equals to true. We are setting that, okay, if in this particular case user is authenticated, otherwise by default user is always unauthenticated itself. So we can put it up right over here. We can create a variable var, the same name, user is authenticated. So whenever user is authenticated is false. Okay, whenever the user is authenticated is false, that means the user is not authenticated. He should not be able to get access to our files. And whenever user is authenticated is true, that is if in the case the password actually matches the password that we have set in the backend, only in that particular case the user should be authenticated, otherwise it should always remain as false. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Great. Awesome. So the next thing that we're going to do is use the next right over here. Now, if you are able to see what is this next coming right over here as well as here, this is a new thing, right? Up till this point of time, we have not seen something like this, right? This is a new thing for us. Now, why is that a new thing? What is the meaning of this? Why are we using it right over here? We need to understand that. Now, please try to understand this. This is a middleware, guys. It sits between our like our front end, that is our user, as well as our backend. So there are multiple middlewares that you can create at any particular point of time. Right over here, we have two middlewares that we are using. And the second middleware, that is the password check middleware, is something that we have created. Now we need to tell JavaScript that, dude, we need to tell our Express.js that, dude, this is the last middleware. Everything has been done properly. There is no issues whatsoever. Once if you have reached this particular middleware, this is the last middleware out there, run this particular next function, and this next function is going to make sure that it goes towards your get and your post methodologies itself. Basically, it is saying that the middlewares, all the middlewares, whatever we wanted to use, we have already used it. Go towards the next thing, go towards your get and your post function itself. That is the purpose of using next right over here, that once this particular function has been done, once this middleware has been used, then go towards the next particular thing, that is your get or your post method that you are using at that point of time. Are you guys able to understand what is the meaning of this next, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand what is the meaning of this next right over there, guys? Please let me know. Go towards the method post or the method get, whatever the case is. Great, guys. Awesome, awesome. So now we need to ask. So we have created our middleware. We have created our middleware, but we need to ask our Express.js to start using it. We need to ask our app to start using it as well. There's no point of creating a particular middleware without using it. So to do that, very simple, app.use, just like before. And then we are going to make sure that the password, like I'll just password tick, is getting used by our app. As simple as that, guys. As simple as that. Nothing too complicated right over there. We have just asked our app to use the password check method. Okay. Now, once we have completed it, we need to go towards our post methodology itself. Now, the post is not happening at the / location, guys. If you try to put down your top secret password, okay, let's put apple apple and let's click on submit. As you're able to see, the post is not getting sent on / because inside of my HTML code, if you go and check, we are currently doing the method post on the / check location to make sure that the request is not getting passed on the same particular location. We have created another location that is called as the / check, where the checking process will happen. And if the checking process is authenticated, then we'll send him to the secret page location. If he's not authenticated, we'll send him back to our password page itself. Are you guys able to understand? From the main page, that is the password page itself, if somebody is entering the secret code and they get transferred to the check location where the post is actually happening, inside of the check location, if the password is correct, then we send him off to another page, that is a secret location. And if the password is incorrect, then we send him back to our normal page, the home page, the / location where he has to enter the next password. That is what we want to do. Are you guys able to understand why we have created this new / check page, guys? Are you guys able to understand why we have created this new / check page, guys? Great. So let us go back to our code, guys. Let us do that. So this time we are going to do the post on the / check position instead of just the / because we don't have any kind of post inside of just the / So we have just removed it. We'll clear this off, guys, so that we are able to use it. Okay. So if the user is authenticated, if in that particular case the user is authenticated, then we'll send him to the right position, that is the secret file position itself, guys. The secret file will be creating it right now, do not worry. So we'll be using the rest.send file location, and we'll send him to some particular position. So underscore underscore dir name, and okay, why is this happening? Plus secret.html. We'll be creating the secret.html right now, guys. We have not created this website, so do not worry about it. And if the user is not authenticated, if in the case the user is not authenticated, that is else. If user is authenticated is false, that means the user is not authenticated. That is, here we are checking if it is true. Here we are seeing that else. If it is not true, then the other or the only other option is false, right? There's no middle ground right over there. So else we're going to send the same index.html back to him. We can just copy. Why is this coming up right over here? What is the issue? Expected comma. The fuck will this expect a comma from me? Okay, no issues in that. We'll just copy paste this from right over here, guys. Control C, Control V. Why is the error still coming up? The error should not be coming up for us. Did I make any problems right over there? Is if user is authenticated, request comma response. Okay, that is also correct. Send file dir name plus secret.html. I have no idea. No issues in that. Let's create the file secret.html, guys. Am I creating it in the right location? I have no idea. CCR, I'll check that up. SCRET.html. Okay, then make it a little bit smaller so I'm able to see things properly. Okay, intro to Express. Let's make this smaller. Okay, secret.html is present inside of intro to Express. No issues in that. We'll put this up. SEC secret. We'll put up the body. Instead of the body, you can just put up an image right over there. So I am an image tag, img src, and let's put up some image right over here. I'll just copy some image on Google Images. Let me copy the image of my favorite anime right now. So what will be my favorite anime as of this particular point of time? Let me think about it. Black Clover is an all-time favorite of mine. So Dragon Ball Super is also all-time favorite of mine. So which one should I pick up? Okay, so I'll just pick up a new anime itself that I currently watched, Doctor Stone. This is a new anime that I was currently watching. I think so. You guys will love it if you guys are actually giving it a watch. So copy image address and let's put that up right over here. Put up an alternate text as well. ALT Doctor Stone. Save. Okay, I think so. Everything should work properly. There shouldn't be any issues whatsoever. I don't know why it is still showing a particular unexpected error. If somebody is able to identify why this unexpected error is coming up, please do let me know. No issues in that. Let's go to shell. Everything is working fine right over here as well. Let's go back to our website. Let's put up a random ass password. So PASS. Click on submit. So we are coming to our normal file itself. Okay, so what about going towards SHA URY Shaurya? Let's submit. And we are coming to our own website. Okay, so everything is working absolutely fine, guys. I don't think so there is any problem. I have no idea. So the code is working fine. I have no idea why this is not working. Like that is something new for me as well. That what is the reason why this is not working for us? Nevertheless, if you want, you can even include a particular logout button as well. If you want to, so right now you're authenticated. If you want to make sure that you are unauthenticated at some particular point of time, what you can do is you can create a particular log out button. So we can create that as well right now inside of secret.html. So if you are logging out, you will be logging out from secret.html itself. Let's create a button right over here, guys. So we'll just copy some code from here so that everything works out fine for us. Okay, we'll just Control C, Control V, and we'll remove this because that is not needed. Okay, save. Let's put it up on log out. So the action will be performed on the log out. We'll be getting a post right over there. So we'll go and write the code for that. So here what I'm trying to do is right now the login is working fine. Once you log into the platform, you go to the secrets page where you are able to see the secret anime that I like as of this particular point of time. But what if you want to log out from the platform as well? It's not always that you want the login to always work, right? You want to log off from your platform. So in that case, I'm creating a simple form right over here which has a button which will basically give me the log out functionality. So if I refresh the screen, okay, so I have to go back to my page itself. So as you're able to see, if I go to Shaurya, submit, you are able to see this submit button coming up right over here. We'll change the name to log out. So log out will be the name. I think so that will work a little bit much more fine. Okay. So go to Shaurya, and we are able to see this button log out. So we can actually create a particular code for that as well. So that will basically log us out of the same. So right over here after this, we can create a logout. So we can remove this about us. We don't require it. Okay, so app.log post coming up to / log out page, comma function request, comma response, and we'll put a semicolon. So the post request is coming up. We'll set the user is authenticated. So user is authenticated as false because we want to change that. We want the user no longer to be authenticated right now. As well as we'll redirect him. So response dot send file. So we can actually just copy this out. We want to send him back to our original password page itself. Right over here, we can send him back to our original password page. So once we have saved this, we can go back to our website. We'll go back to our original page. We will write Shaurya right over here. Enter. We are able to see the secret. We want to log out from the system. We can just click on log out and it will just take us back to our original page. Are you guys able to understand what I've done right over here, guys? Could you guys please let me know? Are you guys able to understand what I've done right over here, guys? Could you guys please let me know? Are you guys able to understand what I have done right over here, guys? Please let me know. If you are not able to understand right exactly what you were not able to understand, don't ask repeat or something. I am not able to understand what you are not able to understand, right? Exactly right what you were not able to understand. I will repeat it. I will try to explain it once again as well. Okay, but don't ask something that I've already taught in previous classes. I will not be explaining that. Okay, anything new that I've taught today and you guys were not able to understand that, just write it down in the live chat, guys. Please don't write, please repeat or something. I'm not going to repeat anything. Write exactly what you were not able to understand. Okay, why there is a need of authentication? Because that is the project that I wanted to create. Okay, repeat the logout code. So what is happening right over here is that, so in the logout code, it's pretty simple, right? I'm creating the secret.html website. That is basically a website that is secret. Without the password, you will not be able to access that. Instead of that, I have a simple logout button that I've created, which basically sends a post request to / logout location. It sends a post request to / logout location itself. Now I created a particular code right over here that intercepts the post that is coming to the logout location and then sets the user is authenticated as false. So once a person has logged into the platform, user is authenticated is true, right? We want to change that. We want to make sure that it is false right now. That is the reason why we have changed the user is authenticated flag as false. And then we send him back to the index.html file. We send him back to the index.html file itself so that he lands to the main page right now. If he wants to come up, if he wants to see the secret website, in that case, he will still have to write a new password, the name, like password once again to log himself in. And if he clicks on the logout button, he will log himself out. He will not be able to see the secret page itself. That is the point right over there. Okay. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Do we need to make different HTML files for different pages? Are they all linked? You need to make different HTML files for different pages itself. Okay. Okay. Please give us more information about project and its submission. There's no project submission. If you want to do the project, you can do the project. The video is available. I've made sure that the resources are also available to you guys. Okay. Uh, if you don't include assets into in intro to express, it will still work. Yes, but you'll have to change then the directory path and everything. That is a bit confusing. That is the reason why I keep everything inside of the same folder itself. Actually, where is the logout location? There's a logout location that is at /logout. Okay, so it is happening in the secrets.html file, in which the logout message is getting sent to the /logout location itself. So how to increase my typing? I'm slow in typing. I can't write code with you. Please consider this message. So you never have to write code with me. You have to write code after the class itself. But nevertheless, if you want to increase your typing speed, I will definitely suggest practice on a daily basis. The more that you practice, the more habituated your fingers get to typing code. For example, for me as well, I'm very slow at writing code. At any particular point of time, I have some of my peers who write code faster than how I write my messages in a notebook as well. They're as fast as that. So of course I can't get to the same level. They have spent years gaming, years. So they basically write their notes as well inside of computers. That is how fast they get. So the more that you use something, the more habituated you get. One of the things that they suggested to me was, do not use all the 10 fingers on your that are there. Use these 4 or these 3 itself. Divide the keyboard into 2 separate halves, that these 3 fingers or these 4 fingers are going to be on my left hand side. The thumb I'm always going to use just for spaces itself, and for the keys on the right hand side, I'm going to use this particular hand. And slowly and steadily with time, your speed will drastically increase, because now you are dividing the work into 2 separate halves, and even without looking at the keyboard, you will be able to type a lot. So that is one of the benefits of practice makes a man perfect. Okay. Password won't be hidden in asterisk, so we can actually do that instead of using a text based password. So I wanted to show you guys what the password is. So instead of index.html, I've used the text method itself. You can use the password method, so that will basically protect your password. Nobody will be able to see it. That is something that you want to implement. You can definitely do that. It's simple. Like I said, for that you need to learn a little bit of HTML to do it. Okay. You can even create the password dots as like ducks. The picture of ducks can be placed right over there. For that, you need to learn a little bit of CSS, right? Our job is to learn backend, not front end in this particular boot camp. Okay. Okay, so shall we start with projects, right? So where will you get the certificates? How will you get the certificates? When will you get the certificates? I think so many of you guys will be having this question, if I'm not wrong. Many of you guys will be having this question, right? So there is no project, like I've already promised you guys, your certificates will be based solely upon your attendance itself. Those students will be having anywhere more than 5 days of attendance out of the 7 days of bootcamp that we have conducted. If you have more than 5 days of attendance, you will be getting the certificates. The certificates will be sent to you guys on the email addresses that you guys have provided to us in the attendance. Okay. The third particular thing that is there is the certificates, that is the DevTown, DevTown, Google, as well as the Amazon certificates will be sent to you guys within the next 4 to 5 days. Okay. So today is, I think so, 19th. So by 25th, okay, not before that, by 25th, you guys will be able to receive all the 3 certificates in your email IDs itself. Sometimes what happens is the certificates, when we are sending through email IDs, it might land into your spam emails as well. That is your junk emails. Just make sure that you guys are checking all the same before coming to us, sir, I didn't get my certificates. It's an automated process. We have created an automated process to set up the certificates. It's not a human process where error is possible. You guys will be able to get your certificates by 25th. Make sure you are checking up the spam emails as well before coming to us, sir. You didn't send the certificates. Everybody will get the certificates based upon your attendance itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. So by 25th, okay, by 25th, you will be getting the certificates itself. Is that fine for you guys? Please let me know. Is that fine for you guys? Please let me know, guys. Okay, great. All the three certificates, guys. Okay, so one thing has been cleared off for you guys. Next thing, there is no project submission. Okay, we are not taking up the project submissions as of this very point of time because of various reasons right now. But nevertheless, my suggestion to you guys will be try to create the project. Okay, try to learn, try to increase the project, try to create like a password changing application itself, in which once you log in, there's an option to change your password right over there. Try to learn a little bit about MongoDB. Try to create a database in which the passwords are stored for multiple users. Okay, so try to learn a little bit more. Try to enhance the project a little bit more. That is how you will be able to gain a little bit more knowledge related to the product, related to the entirety of the course itself. Okay, that will be my suggestion to you guys. Secondly, do not waste any time after this bootcamp, guys. From tomorrow onwards, I'm expecting that whatever we have taught in our yesterday's class or talked in our yesterday's class, you take that thing seriously and you actually start preparing data structures and algorithms and computer programming. At least you guys start doing that, because time is of the essence, guys. The more that you practice, the more time that you spend on DSA and CP, the better your chances will be into getting good into good companies itself. Are you guys able to understand that? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand that? Please let me know. Okay. Okay, so the next bootcamp that is going to start on 23rd of this particular month itself. The bootcamp is going to be on your React JS and JavaScript. So we'll be learning about React JS, we'll be learning about JavaScript, front end web development basically, as well as you'll be having one project in that bootcamp, again free of cost, with certificates associated with them as well. On 23rd, we will be releasing the 30 hours free course on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript with six major projects inside of that, along with certificates from Google, Amazon, as well as DevTown. So again, that will be a limited release, guys. You guys will be the first ones to get the access for that. We're currently working on the front end to be able to access the course, so that will be done by 22nd. I hope so. And on 23rd, we'll be releasing that course for free for you guys. Along with that, the GSOC video that I was telling you guys about, how to prepare for GSOC for next year, that will be released on, I think so, by 1st of October. And it will also include some 2 to 3 interviews with the students that we are having at DevTown, those students who are part of our training and internship, who actually cracked GSOCs. So one of the students of ours from the last year batch has cracked 2 times. So he also cracked last year as well as this year in GSOC. And he is also coming for the interview itself. We are very proud to say that. So you guys will be able to get some insights upon how these students actually prepared themselves, what are the things that they focused upon, how they shortlisted companies and made sure that they were given the opportunity in GSOC as well. That too is currently going on in plans. Okay, how to be consistent in programming, fix up a timetable. That is the only way possible itself. So all these things we have already decided you guys. Okay. Okay. So now the project, like I said, has been completed. Please try to implement the project on your own. Post it up on LinkedIn. Connect with me if you want. I've already provided you guys with the LinkedIn ID as well as Instagram ID. I'm always there to help you guys out. Also, yesterday I'm very proud to say that only 3 seats are remaining for the training and internship. If there is some other students who are still interested to join the training and internship, right now I'll be giving the attendance. I'll be sitting right over here. I'll be helping you guys out with the same as well. Whatever questions or queries that you guys are having, I will try to answer them off. Okay, the attendance will be open because this is the last day. I don't really care if the attendance is open for 5 minutes or 30 minutes. So if you are having any kind of questions, you can stay back in the class. The attendance, you can fill it out on later point of time as well. Okay, so right now I'm providing you guys with the attendance. Guys, give me a second. Again, for those students who are having any questions related to the training and internship, we still have somewhere around 3 seats remaining. So if you're still interested to participate, the pre-registration fees for that is 500 rupees plus taxes. That's it. So if you guys are interested, you guys can definitely do the pre-registration today, and I will help you guys out with the same as well. Let me provide you guys with the attendance first, because that is also very important. Otherwise, many of the students will kill me if I don't do that. Why am I not able to create a copy of this? I should be able to create a copy of this, right? Or did I make any kind of errors doing that? Let me just refresh it. I guess maybe that helps me. Okay, no, still it is not giving me the access to create the copy. I don't really want to create an entire new attendance itself. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm trying to create the attendance link. Why is the attendance not working right over here? Let me take up the day 5. Dude, please, I don't want to do that. Shit, why is this not working right now? Okay, let me check. Let me delete something. Maybe that might work. Or didn't? Is my drive full? What is the problem? Let me check my drive. I think so I have enough space on my drive. Yeah, I have more than 80 GBs right now. Then why is this not working? Usually this worked. There used to be just a button right over here just to create the same. Right now, I have no idea why this is not working, guys. Let me do one thing. I'll just create a random as new attendance form for you guys. There's nothing else that I can do for it. Okay, so give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll create a new attendance form for you guys. I'm very sorry for the delay. I know you guys have a lot of work as well. So give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll just create the attendance once again for you guys. Again, after the giving you guys the attendance, I'll be sitting here. If you guys have any questions or queries related to the training and internship, I'll be helping you guys out with that as well. The certificates will be sent to you guys by 25th, so please be ready for that. Do not come to me before that sir, I didn't get my certificates. By 25th you will be getting the certificates, guys. Okay. Okay, dude, I have to write everything once again. That is just bonkers. Give me a second or two, guys. What about college name, graduation year? Okay, I think so. That's more than sufficient. Okay, I've created an attendance link for you guys. Let me send you guys the attendance link. Copy. Let me paste it right over here. The attendance link I have provided you guys in the live chat, guys. You guys can fill it up as well. Okay, so the attendance link is in the live chat. Okay. Sir, I'm in BCA second year. Should I prepare for NMM set entrance exam for MCA for 2 years study, DSA and full stack project for second year? Should try one college matter or skills? Mohit, actually both matters. It's not just that tier one college matters, but doing MCA is not that helpful for you. Okay, it will be better to do BCA along with that, develop your skills, because even after doing MCA with the same skill set, you're going to get the same job that you're going to get after BCA and having the skill sets. So my suggestion to you would be right now that do not leave an opportunity, study the right things right now, get a placement. And if you still feel that that placement is not sufficient for you, then go for MBA, not MCA. That will be my suggestion for you. Okay. Okay, so the attendance link has been provided to you guys. Right now, if you guys have any questions or queries related to the training and internship, you guys can bombard me with that. I will help you guys out with the same. Like I've already told you guys, currently we are having somewhere around 3 Cs that are still remaining for us that we haven't utilized up till this point of time. Okay. Okay. So please tell, is competitive programming all about data structure algorithm? So it is basically like DSA is like what is integration, what is differentiation. These are some of the formulas of integration, differentiation. Competitive programming is like going to an exam of IIT Bombay, that is JEE mains or advanced, wherein the same concepts are used inside of the question If you don't know the concepts, you will not be able to solve that question. And if you don't know how to solve that question, how to solve these type of questions, you will not, even if you know the concepts, you will not be able to do that. So both DSA as well as competitive programming is very simple, like very, very, very essential. For example, DSA will teach you what is 1 plus 1. But competitive programming will teach you that if there was a thief, there were 15 houses in a row, the thief can only enter into alternate houses, police can enter into the triple houses itself. Then how long can the thief last before the police is able to catch up to him? Like they will just create a story around the concept, and you will have to understand the story. You will have to solve that problem. You will have to know the understanding of data structure algorithms, that which particular concept should be used right over here for you to be able to solve that question. Okay. By any chance, will this training and internship course will be available next year too? See, I cannot guarantee for that. Maybe after 2 years, maybe after 3 years, I cannot guarantee for that. What I know right now is the early that you are able to start, the better results you can expect from the program. My suggestion to you would be start as soon as possible. So what to code if a password is attempted 3 times wrong and site will close itself? So no site can close itself at any particular point of time. But to log him off, or to not allow him, you can take up the IP address of that particular user using the OS model, and then like you can check how many times the same IP has requested for a password and set up a timer on top of it. Okay. That will be syllabus for full stack training. The syllabus for the same will be C++, Java, data structures and algorithms in one of these programming languages. Then you will be having your competitive programming. Then you will be having your training on full stack, that is front end, back end, DevOps, cloud. Instead of front end and back end, you will be having the MERN stack. You will be learning Tailwind CSS, Bootstrap CSS, responsive designs, React JS. You will be learning Express, MongoDB, backend, RESTful APIs. You'll be learning about monolithic microservice architecture. You will be learning about cloud computing with AWS. That is your cloud computing concept. Then you will be going towards DevOps, that is Docker, Kubernetes, CI/CD, Git, GitHub version control. Once you have completed that, you will be learning about how to integrate these technologies to a production grade project. That is 2 production grade projects, Zomato clone and the Book My Show clone. Then you will be having, all this will be live classes. You will be having live classes every single day, and the classes, once the live class ends, the recording of the classes will be provided to you guys with lifetime access. Then you'll be having a mock interviews, verbal, logical reasoning itself, and then your 3 months of internship certificate from DevTown, 1 month of internship with the company of your choosing, in which we have companies like JP Morgan and Chase, Walmart, and many other companies wherein you choose the company. We provide you guys with the internship. Once you complete the internship, then you go towards your placements and other internships that you want to do. Okay. So, like I said, guys, for those students who are interested in the training and internship, we have 3 particular seats still available, guys. Okay. So, what to do after pre-registration? Please explain the difference between cybersecurity and full stack. How to decide which domain to go for? Saranjit, if you are not able to understand which domain to go for, then my suggestion would be, do not think about it a lot. Go further with full stack. Do not think about it a lot. Those students who are fixed that I want to do cybersecurity, only those students I say that, okay, go further with it. I don't want to fight with you. But for those students who are not sure, listen to me, go further with full stack. You will be safe. You will be sound itself. Okay. As sir, I've enrolled and pre-registered for full stack domain. Will I get the internship guaranteed? Will there be placement assurance? Absolutely yes. You don't have to worry about that. Can you please tell about the cybersecurity internship? So in the cybersecurity internship, again, C++, Java, data structure algorithms, computer programming. Then you'll be learning about cybersecurity in its entirety by a cybersecurity expert from Google, Harshakshit, as well as a OWASP holder, as well as a Hall of Fame at Google holder as well. He will be the one who will be teaching you cybersecurity, web application penetesting tools. Then you're having your security tools, open source security tools. You will be learning about Linux. You will be learning about Kali. You will be using Kali as well. You will be learning about cryptography and all these kind of concepts. You'll be having a lot of different projects inside of cybersecurity. And then we'll be starting out with your guaranteed internship. Okay. Bhaiya, from where can I learn data structure algorithms and competitive programming in C++? If you're joining the training and internship, we already have that right over there, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Can you please tell about the basics of MongoDB, how the data is stored? So yes, in the future, we'll be having a bootcamp on MongoDB as well, so you don't have to worry about that. You can join us right over there and we'll be explaining the basics of that. Okay. Okay. How much data structure algorithms is required for placements? A lot. The complete data structures algorithms itself. It does not work like, okay, just arrays will do, just linked lists will do. You will have to do the entirety of the thing. Okay. Okay. When is the DSA CP and domain topic going to begin? As I have already pre-registered, once you complete your registration itself, somebody from DevTown will be reaching out to you and they will be helping you, guiding you throughout the entire process, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Okay. How can I get off-campus placements? So for that, you need some referrals. You need to make sure that you are applying to every single company. Or else join a particular platform like DevTown, which is able to guide you and get you the referrals, connect you with companies, so everything will be happening through us. So I've planned for study for masters abroad. Should I aim for placements or still work upon my skill set? Aim for placements. Okay, both of it's the same thing. Without skill set, you cannot get placements. Without placements, you don't have any skill set. That is the reason why you don't have any placements. Focus upon your placements. That will be my suggestion to you. Okay. Am I in the last year of BBA? What should I do? Job, MCA, MBA? Please guide. Do a job, then go for MBA, not MCA. That will be my suggestion to you. Okay. First do a job, then MBA. Otherwise, you will not get a good MBA college itself. Okay. Okay. uh, please share the yesterday's full stack PDF. So you can just message us on this particular WhatsApp number. I'll pin the WhatsApp number in the live chat itself. If you are messaging this WhatsApp number, they will send you the PDF itself if you want. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Uh, so I've created an app for my final year project. How should I go through for it? I have create. I think so. You want to create an app, so I will think learn full stack development, then learn React Native and create your app in React Native. Do not choose any other technology to create your app. Okay, that project will actually have some value as well. For those who want the PDF for the full stack like course, the training and internship program, you can just message this particular WhatsApp number that I've already pinned. But I know Django, can I get placement or not? Please don't learn Django. Okay, if you're learning data science, along with that, Django is totally fine. Very good. Even I learned Django. Okay. When I was learning data science, even I learned Django. I also learned Flask as well. But if you are not, if you are aiming to get into placements into full stack, then Django is not a good option. Go further with full stack development using MERN stack, AWS, and then your last particular topic, that is DevOps. Okay. So being a first year student is necessary to join the training. See, it is not necessary to do anything. Necessary is learning. Okay, necessary is working hard towards your placement. Necessary is learning data structure algorithms, competitive programming, and one domain topic. Now, if you think that in your first year, I've come into college, you want to enjoy a little bit, okay, and maybe you will figure it out in your third year, fourth year, that is not going to happen. Okay, the highest chance of getting your placement is actually in the second year of your college when you start applying for 2 month internships with big companies itself. Now, to get ready in your second year of your college, you need to start learning from your first year. So my suggestion to you would be, if you are serious about your getting a good placement, then start preparing for your placements right now, even if you are in your first year. If you want to do it on your own, that's totally fine. Do it on your own itself. We have already guided you into what to learn, what not to learn. If you're not very sure that you will be able to do it on your own, you are having the training program, the guaranteed internship program that helps you figure out everything. Okay. GATE 2024 or placements. So if you are not confident that you are going to work hard for your placements, and I don't think so, you're going to work hard for your GATE preparation as well. Now you have to decide that. Even if you crack GATE, you get into a good college, then also you have to study the exact same things to get placement. That is not going to be different. My suggestion would be study the placement thing right now, get a placement. That will be my suggestion to you. Okay. What is the difference between software engineering and full stack? I think so. I've already answered this question by the exact same person yesterday as well. I don't know why he's still asking me the exact same thing. There's no difference between the same. A software engineer, if I'm joining a company as a software engineer, I can be assigned into full stack, I can be assigned into data science, I can be assigned into cybersecurity, anything that the company requires. If I'm joining a company as a full stack developer, then I will only be working towards full stack. Now, if you're learning full stack development, you're already eligible for software engineering roles as well as full stack roles itself. You don't have to study something separately for software engineering roles. That is the point. Okay. Do you provide job opportunities with internship program? Absolutely, yes. Sports, I think so. I made it clear. We have 4 methods of placing our students. The first particular method is through the guaranteed internship program, in which if you are working hard in the internship, the company is recognizing your skill set, that they will directly hire you guys from right over there. The second method is through our partnership companies, which basically have partnered up with us to provide our students with job opportunities. The third particular method is through the referral program that we run with our instructors, wherein they directly refer you to their own companies. And the last particular method is through our job portal, wherein every single day more than 25 companies provide their internship postings as well as job postings right over there. Why MBA and not MCA? The reason for that is MCA does not has a lot of jobs, and it is not preferred within the companies as well. My suggestion to you would be the students who are actually studying BCA, if they study the right things for placements, they can get the exact same job as an MCA holder as well. And he has to also study the exact same things for placement. So actually, there's no upgrade right over there that, acha, I'm going to pay 20 lakh rupees, 15 lakh rupees more to a college and I'm going to get better placements. That is not happening right over there. So I think so it's a wastage of money as well as time. So my suggestion to you would be get a job, have some experience, apply for MBA colleges. Now, when you're doing MBA from a good college, your package as well as better job opportunities start opening up. That is the reason why I suggested MBA, but only from good colleges, not shitty ass college itself. I'm in third year, no programming basics. Definitely can join the training and internship program. Guys, during the training and internship program, do not worry about anything, guys. We never ever ask a student that you need to know programming. It is our job to teach you guys everything from the utmost scratch, from the utmost beginnings. Okay. I only pay registration fees. I have to join classes, pay full or not? Yes, Anurag, you will have to pay the entire amount to join the classes. Okay, from exactly what day the live class is going to start. So I hope so that the live class is going to start from 25th. I think so that 25th of 1st, that is the starting date of the new batch itself. Please guide 2022 pass out, still not getting any jobs. Okay, the message. Or how to get placed. Data structure algorithms, community programming, full stack development. Do not choose data science or cybersecurity. Just go with full stack. Learn front end, back end, DevOps, cloud properly. Build some amazing projects. No company can deny you a job. No company. If you're doing this, if you're not sure how to do it on your own, you can join the training and internship program. We will be able to do that for you. Please send next bootcamp topic link. So the next bootcamp is going to be on React, JS, and JavaScript. If you want to register for that, you can just go to devtown.in. That is our websites. Go to the events section right over there. You will be able to find the upcoming bootcamp. You should do a webinar on GSOC. So I'm planning to do an entire video itself that will be posted on our channel by the 1st of October. So you don't have to worry about it. The class is over, guys. Class is over. The attendance has been provided to you guys. You guys can leave as well. Learning prompt engineering is useful. Learning prompt engineering is as useful for you as learning Latin is. If learning Latin is something that you feel that it is useful for you, then it is not. Prompt engineering has no job roles. It has nothing right over there. It is zero, shunya. If you have 1% IQ as well, 1%, I'm not talking about being Albert Einstein, 1% IQ, you know how to ask questions, then you can use ChatGPT. You don't have to learn prompt engineering for that. So you don't have to learn that. It's just a full-time wastage of time itself. As well as in prompt engineering, there are no jobs. Find me one person who has got a job in prompt engineering and let me talk to him. I've worked with companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Google. I've done hirings for these companies. If they want to run prompts, they just ask their current engineers, go and run some prompts for us. They don't hire new people for that. Okay. Try to have an open mind, guys. Okay, try to analyze things, have IQ. I know you guys are intelligent, but you get swayed away by influencers on YouTube and Instagram. Think about it logically. Can this be really be possible? Okay, just ask you a simple question. Go and ask people on actually working in these companies that is there something real about this? You will get your answer itself. Mentally, yes, we do have that. You can message us on the WhatsApp number that I pinned in the live chat. They will be able to help you guys out with that. So I'm in MCA. Will I still be able to complete the training while doing the course and my exams, or will it crash? Every single one of the 3,000 students that we have placed have done the entire program with their jobs, not just jobs, with their colleges, with their exams, with their extracurricular work as well. So yes, it is possible. If you are not Kumbhkarn, if you are sleeping 14 hours a day, then it is not possible for you. But if you are actually utilizing your sleep properly or not wasting your time, if you're dedicated, if you really want good placements, then you can easily do it. And our instructors will be guiding you on how to make sure that you are able to go into the right direction. So how can we get referrals from your foundation in the future? By showing certificate, or so if you're joining the live training and internship program, you're actually interacting with the mentors directly, right? So once you're interacting with the mentors, they only provide you the referrals directly, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. And doing internship plus job, so how this course will be beneficial and how. So if you want to like grow in your career, okay, if you want to shift your job role in from the current one to a next one, increase your salary itself, or go to a next particular company, a good company, a better company, or you want just additional experience from good companies like Amazon, JP Morgan and Chase, Goldman Sachs, you can definitely join the program itself. Okay. The attendance has been already been provided. How many years does it take to learn full stack? So learning full stack usually takes 3 to 4 months. To become an expert at it, it takes 10 to 15 years, like proper expert if you want to become. Even right now, I'm also not an expert in full stack. I will consider myself as a little bit more than a beginner, according to me. So you guys are like what I call as noobs, because you guys are still not, like, you have just started learning it. If you come a little bit above that, you complete the training program, that is what we call as beginners, that is foundational people who can get good jobs in good companies. When you spend at least 5 to 6 years working in these companies on a particular skill set, then you start becoming good, like you're good with that technology. 10 years you are an expert in that technology. 15 years you are a legend in that technology, because after that the technology starts dying, so we call it as legends right over there. Okay. Sir, MS after graduation or doing MS after having some work experience, after some work experience. See, anytime you're going for MS or MBA, work experience is very important, because that is counted in these colleges itself. And when it is counted in these colleges, that means getting a better college. Better college means getting a better chance of getting a better placement. Okay. So I want to learn data science. Please suggest something. We have a training and internship program on data science as well, so you don't have to worry about it. Starting salary of full stack developer. If you're learning full stack properly, front end, back end, DevOps, cloud, you're learning data structure algorithms, competitive programming. The average salary that we have been able to deliver to our kids is 18 lakhs per annum. But if you are having a good luck, then you can actually go up to 58 lakhs. That is the highest salary that we have been able to get. We will be notified about the GSOC interview and the 30 hours HTML, CSS, and JavaScript bootcamp. Absolutely, yes. It's not a bootcamp actually, but yes, you will be notified about it in the WhatsApp groups that we currently have. Okay. Does MNC hire more data science people or cybersecurity? In these two, I will go further with data science itself. Okay, so for those students who are interested in the training and internship program, please do complete your pre-registration right now itself. Some important topics for placements like computer network and OS. See, for that you are only, so let me give you a very good idea itself, guys. Now you guys must know that inside of interviews, you get some questions related to OS, DBMS, and computer networking as well. These three topics will get questions related to that. Now these questions, see, because the interviewer feels that if the student is not from CSIT branches, then he feels he must not know a lot about these topics. So he asks very easy questions. And if a student is already from CSIT, he understands that he has already given exams. He must know about these topics itself. So as a technical recruiter, we get a question bank of 150 questions from these companies, that you have to ask questions from OS, DBMS, and computer networking from these 150 questions only. So what we do during our training program is that we make you guys memorize all the 150 questions as well as the answers right over there. So when you go to an interview, most likely they're not going to ask you questions related to that. And even if they ask, these are the 150 questions that are going to be there. Just memorize it, go into your interview, just vomit the answer right over there. DSA should be fine, your computer programming should be fine, your project should be fine. This is just something that just memorize and throw at them, because that is not at all useful for you in the rest of your life itself. Okay. So why don't you teach cloud computing separately? Because there is no point in that. It is just like, I know how a wheel works. Just knowing how a wheel works does not make you help a car. Okay, knowing just cloud computing is absolutely shit. No company is going to hire you. Please try to understand it. Okay, so for those students who are into our training and internship program, we share that question bank with our students itself, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Your point of view about bug bounty. Bug bounty is a very interesting thing, guys. Actually, a lot of different students from our cybersecurity branch have been able to get a lot of money, have been able to earn a lot of money from bug bounty, and it adds to your experience as well, guys. It adds to your experience itself. If I apply for internship, can I get placements by college? Absolutely, yes, guys. Who is stopping you right over there, right? Okay. Like I said, guys, for those who are interested, self-paced or live, which will be better? See, it is up to you. If you're going with the self-paced version, it is self-paced. There is nothing available for you right over there. If you're going with the live version, it is, I think so, it is much more better for you because you are able to interact with the mentor. The mentor is able to guide you. You are able to get access to so many different things itself. That will be my point. Can you tell me, I pay only pay registration fees if I have to join the class, pay full? I think so. I've already like answered this, Anurag. You will have to complete your full registration before you are able to join the classes, right? And nevertheless, the exact date I've already told you: 25th of 1st, 25th of September or 1st of October. Your batch will be starting. Okay. So how to participate in community programming? Just go on Lead Code and Code Chef. There are a lot of different questions right over there. Just start doing the questions from right over there itself. Bring things to know for a complete full stack developer: MERN stack, cloud computing with AWS, and DevOps. So Docker, Kubernetes, CI/CD, Git, GitHub version control. At least this much you should be able to understand practically itself. Okay, practically, again, guys, the term that I'm using right over here is the word practically. Many of you guys just study the theoretical portion and you guys are like, okay, I know about it. You need to know how to integrate these technologies together. That is also very important. Are we going to be asked similar 150 DSA questions for which companies provide in the interviews? No. For every company, the DSA questions are different because that is the main thing that they're checking. OS DBMS is not at all the main thing that they're checking right over there, right? That is the reason why. Like I said, guys, those who are interested in the training and internship program, please do complete your pre-registration itself, guys. It will cover everything from C++, Java, data structure algorithms, competitive programming, to your domain topic, that is either data science, full stack, cybersecurity, your aptitude, and your verbal reasoning as well. Currently, we only have the last 2 seats available right now. Along with that, the best part is that you are able to get access to the best particular thing, that is your guaranteed internship. Like I've already told you guys yesterday as well, most of the companies don't even come to your colleges, and DevTown is able to provide you guys with a guaranteed internship with many of these companies itself, which includes companies like Cognizant, Deloitte, Boston Consulting Group, KPMG, Tata, Accenture, British Airways for data analysts and software engineering. For full stack, we have companies like Amazon, Walmart, JP Morgan and Chase, Cisco, HP. Many of these companies do not even come to most of the colleges. And at DevTown, we are able to guarantee you a 1 month internship with these companies without any exams, without any interviews, direct internships with the companies. And if you are performing well, you're directly able to get placed right over there as well. Yeah, for cybersecurity, we have MasterCard, ANZ, JP Morgan and Chase, and PwC. Do not miss about this opportunity, guys. The last 2 seats are there. Once the seats are over, then we'll not be taking in any more students itself. There is no prerequisite knowledge required. We'll be teaching you everything from the utmost basics to the most advanced levels, including with the projects and everything. So you don't have to worry about that. I've already provided you guys with a pre-registration link. Please do complete that, and we'll meet in our next bootcamp, guys. So is this 1 month internship enough for the second year? So we provide you guys with a 3 months internship certificate from DevTown, as well as a 1 month internship from the company of your choosing. So yes, that is more than sufficient. So you don't have to worry about that. So thank you so much, guys, and we will meet in our next bootcamp. And it was great meeting you guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.